Welcome to Debug Diaries by CSC, a podcast where we dive into the world of technology with some of the most influential minds shaping its landscape. Join us as we explore the past, navigate the present, and envision the future of innovation and technology. In today's episode, we are excited to welcome Mr. Andun Liyanagunawardana, co-founder and chief operating officer of Emojot, a company pioneering AI-powered customer-centric digital transformation. With over a decade of experience in software engineering, DevOps, and customer success management, Andun has played a key role in shaping Emojot into a global platform that helps businesses enhance customer experience through innovative technology. A proud alumnus of the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at the University of Moratuwa, he has contributed to technical expertise with an entrepreneurial mindset to build impactful solutions. Today, we'll be diving into his journey from CSC, founding Emojot, the role of AI in defining customer experiences, and what it takes to build a successful product in Sri Lanka's technological landscape. So, good morning, Mr. Andun. Very excited to have you aboard our podcast. So, before we start, can you tell us a bit about yourself and your early days before joining the Department of Computer Science at the University of Moratuwa?
Good morning, Avindu, and thank you very much for inviting me for this important podcast series, CSC Debug Diaries. So, as you said, I have been a student in my college in down south. I'm from Galle, actually. So I went to studies at St. Aloysius College, Galle. At that time, always, so I had some passion about computing because at those days computing was not a kind of readily available resource for kids at the school. So in our school also we had some chance to get into IT club and get some exposure about computing. So from those days felt that it's a very interesting thing. At those days, I was mainly looking into video production, animation creation, that kind of thing. So that's the point where I developed some interest into this area. So thereafter, I had some my plan in my mind. Someday I'll study or work in this area. So I did my A levels in 2007, and I managed to get a chance to get an intake to a computer science faculty. But that was my first try. But I wanted to get here because I have heard a lot of stories about CSE and the University of Moratuwa, the superiority of the department, what kind of opportunities are there. I have heard from my seniors from the school as well as some of my friends as well. So I did my second try, and I came into the University of Moratuwa and worked hard because it's a very challenging task to get into this department. So somehow I managed to get into this department, and from the school days I was very enthusiastic about computing, but programming, software architecture, these kind of things were not there. All these things were things which came to my did after university was inspired by what we did at the university at this particular department. So that's how I got here.
So that is actually a great story of resilience where you did not give up and pursued your goal of, getting into this very prestigious department. So you finally got into computer science. So can you tell us a bit about the experiences that you had here?
Yeah, so what I heard, as I said, from the school days, because here the syllabus which is taught by the lecturers, the material, it was superior. That's what I heard. But when I get here and I saw the things going on in the department, I felt that it is not all about studies. When I got into the department first day, that was the days where the department celebrated the 25th anniversary. At that time, there was an exhibition called Exmo, which was done for the first time at the department, collaboration with the university anniversary as well. So at that time, we managed to get into those organizing work and many more other things throughout the department thing. So department journey. So it's not about all about studies here. Studies, the syllabus, subjects. There is a very large content and superior content taught here. Not only that, the things which are happening parallel to the study process, the exhibitions, competitions, the assignments, project work, industry collaborations, those kind of things are the ones which actually shape me to this level. So because there are a lot of opportunities to grab if somebody is enthusiastic, if they want to learn about something, there are many opportunities. So throughout the life at the department, I managed to contribute to a lot of things, like starting from that exhibition. We have done robot competitions, cyber security drills, conferences, presentations, industry visits, industry tech talks, hackathons. There are many things which we did at the department. So that gave us the exposure about what is actually happening in the industry. So that's how we get into this level of thinking while being at the department.
So, as you mentioned, you've been involved in so many things at the department, and I'm pretty sure the list is endless if you're going to speak about it. But you mentioned that what you did here was what shaped you to go on your entrepreneurial journey. So, could you mention in particular any defining instances or projects that you were a part of that helped you get to where you are and helped you succeed in what you're doing?
Yeah, so if we look at undergraduate life and the life after the undergraduate, I mean, in the career in the industry, the regular way how it happens is students do the studies very well. I mean, that is a well-known factor here, and they go into either a job or they go into the academia, so higher studies. So that is the normal, regular path which the students take. But there are some cases where, like me, we try to do something different. So to do that kind of a different thing means, I mean, starting an organization or try to come up with a product, that kind of a thing is also now been a common thing. But to do those kind of things, there are things which needed other than the technological and theoretical knowledge. If I highlight like communication skills, how we do the presentations, how we do the marketing kind of things, the knowledge about the actual business processes, and how the industry trends happens, what kind of things happening as the market requirements. So those kind of knowledge is needed to think about in an entrepreneurial way. So those are the things which we gain through those kind of extra things which we did at the university. I mean, for example, we knew how to work with a global organization through the experience which we got through GSOC. And we went for conferences like WSO2Con at the days where we were studying. So that time we knew how the companies are doing their marketing, how they try to sell tech products, what are the challenges they are facing. So we had the chance to listen to them and understand in the early days of our undergraduate life. So we had a passion to learn about those things because we felt that without knowing these things, even with the career, normal regular software engineering career, we can't go very long journey without knowing these facts. So inherently with that influence which we got through these extra things which we did at the university, we managed to grab that needed knowledge. So that's how we got into this place.
Well, that is really nice to hear about how, the department has pushed you and helped you along the way. So you started your journey at Emojot at a very young age. So could we know a bit about, what led you to start Emojot? What was the idea and how it all began?
Yeah, so it is also very influential, and influence came from the university because everybody in the CSC department has to do a group project at the final year. That is the research project, which contribute a major part of the credits in the study process. So there, the student had the chance to select a project idea from different project from a big project idea pool. So some of the project ideas were research, purely research things. Some were collaboration with the organizations in the industry. Some were kind of product idea. So here our group managed to select idea which is kind of a product idea. So the initial inception of Emojot is came through that research which we did. Our supervisor was Dr. Shahani Marcus, who was a senior lecturer at that time in the CSC department. So she has an idea of coming up with the sentiment and perception analysis platform, which is different to the technologies and methodologies available at that time, and which was more intuitive and interesting for the people who are contributing to these surveys and data analysis kind of efforts done by organization. So we did research on that area for the year, and the findings gave us a very good uh, gut feeling that this can be converted into a sellable product in the industry. So anyhow, in the research project as well, there is a mandatory evaluation to be where we have to come up with a business plan. So that kind of push was given from the department, and also we had been asked to participate in awards like the products being evaluated by industry people. So we did all these things. So based on all these experiences which we got through the research project. After when we graduate, we felt that this can be converted into a project. The company, and we had the opportunity to get some angel investment funding as well. So based on that fact, we started the Emojot. So that's how we started all these things.
That is a very interesting story. And I've heard that Emojot is a very unique company, and the core of Emojot is customer centricity. So, could you mention what this customer centricness means and how it affects your business?
Yeah, as I said, in our early days in our research, what we were trying to do was the lot of studies happening in the world was led by surveys done, right? So those surveys were very boring things to do, very lengthy things to do. So in our research as well, we were trying to come up with the mechanisms to get uh, human responses to different studies in a very easy manner. So that is our initial research. So based on that one, we come up with different methodologies where organizations or researchers or marketeers can collect data from people, so they can derive the insights they want very easily. So that was the basis of our research. So thereafter, we started the organization based on those findings. We did more and more research in this area. We found that the organizations, their success is governed by this concept of customer centricity. So research organizations like Gartner, Gallup, and all these people have done a lot of research where they have identified that businesses doing their business operations, giving a higher focus to the need of the customer, achieve long-term success. So to achieve this customers, giving more focus to customer is the concept of customer centricity. So in the business operations, giving a more focus to the customers' thinking patterns, their behavior, their need of purchase is the concept of customer centricity. So there are different technologies which are helping an organization to become more customer centric. So Emojot is has through this research and the initial research we did at university, we came up with the product suite, which is a SaaS platform which help organizations to become more customer centric. So customer centricity in a nutshell means optimizing and driving the business operations, giving a more focus to the customer's desires.
Right. So Emojot serves many industries like healthcare, automation, automotive industry, hospitality, and etc. So the differences in these customer needs and wants may be different according across these industries. So how does Emojot cater to these differences? How do you distinguish the differences in these customer needs and wants?
Yeah, so as I said, to achieve customer centricity, and there are different industries in the world, there are different types of organizations in the world, there are different requirements. So, but the general concept is we know that with the business, the customer's interaction is a journey. I mean, if you think about your experiences, if you purchase, say, if you eat from a coffee shop, say you go to Starbucks, so you will go again there, right? So there will be a journey. I mean, you when you want to go for outing, you search for a good coffee shop nearby, right? So then you go to internet and do some research and find out a good place, and you go there. And if you do your chat there and you have your food there, and you will have certain experience. And if the experience is similar to the expectations you had, when you have a need in the future, you will return to the same place. So that is how the normal behavior happens, customer behavior with the customer interaction behavior with the organization. It goes in a cycle. So they do initial research, they find a place to buy or get the service they need. They go to the place, they get the experience, and that experience is happy. They will tell others as well, and if they have a need again, they will go to the same place. So brand loyalty and the frequent visits to a brand is driven as a customer journey. It goes in a cycle. So in this cycle, to give them the customers a more good close feeling to the customer, there are different needs. So in different industries, there are different needs. So but in a general concept, we can come up for a technological solution which can help these different needs. So what we have done is, we have done a lot of studies passed throughout these years, and we have come up with a product suite which can be applied to any industry for different phases of this customer journey. And using this product throughout the customer journey, organizations can be more customer centric. That means they will deliver what customer want. So I will give you some examples of these products soon. For example, you know that most of the brands do digital marketing, right? So digital marketing is completely driven through the social media trends, the keyword performances, all these things, right? What competitors do for a brand, what is the brand reputation, that kind of thing. So social media containing, observing the trends, observing the brand reputation is a much needed thing for any organization. So the marketing department are the one who handles that process. So in Emojot platform, we have a tool called social listening and online reputation management. So those two products help the marketing teams to listen to the social media chatter from their brand as well as competitor brands as well. So by doing that one, organization has a capability to get an idea about what the customers actually want and what are the other competitors of that brand do about these needs of customer, and get optimize the business and marketing process. And the online reputation is the, like, you go to a hotel, you do a review, right? So those kind of reviews and positive experience are being shared in the internet. So having a good review reputation in the internet will attract more and more customers. So we have an online reputation management tool where you can analyze and see what are the reviews given by, you can reply to these reviews and do optimize the online reputation. We have a tool like that. And also we know that companies do a lot of marketing campaigns, right? So if to do a proper marketing campaign, we need to get this all data into one platform and optimize the marketing efforts. So though that kind of things can be done through Emojot platform. it also has a marketing module. And also we have the most sophisticated module called customer experience management, where it captures customers' feedback through different touch points where they interact with brands, and we deliver insights, complaints, alerts to the organization so they can optimize the business process at the is within the organization. So within that is belong to the operations team. And also to deliver a good solution service to the customers, the employees need to be happy. So we have a model to do employee experience enhancement. So that is also a influential factor for a good customer service. Likewise, we have a generic set of solutions which helps these kind of generic concept available in different industry. So the industries, the context is bit different, but the operations which we do to enhance the customer experience, employee experience, is the same. So, using this generic concept, we can serve any industry, but we have to do certain optimizations, configurations based on the industry need. But same product suite applies to every industry, because every industry customers goes through a journey, and the journey need to be optimized in a way you have more and more frequent visitors, then you will have a lot of revenue. So we help organizations to get a lot of revenue.
So, I mean, it's undoubtedly sure that Emojot has been helping companies increase their bottom line throughout the years. So, could you elaborate a bit more on the impact that you have had through the journey of Emojot, and how it varies from, how it differs from other similar platforms that are available out there?
Yeah. So if we look at this space of customer centricity, there is no platform in the world where it gives all a suite of solutions like this, where organization go and purchase, and they can deploy this solution to entire customer journey. There are solutions and platforms out there which do a set of these capabilities in their platform. So if we look at our competitors are social listening platforms, online reputation management platforms, survey platforms, workflow automation platforms are there. So they are very much specific in their domain on these capabilities. So, but having a platform which has all these capabilities as a SaaS in one single platform is not there. So because of that one, many organizations prefer to get Emojot, because by getting Emojot, they have one single technological platform, and all the departments who need customer-centric solutions, they can use this single platform. And for the management, it is very easy to get all the insights and operational intelligence coming in from all these departments through one single platform. So the technological complexity of having these solutions is very less in with Emojot. So that is a competitive advantage we have. And also all these technological platforms are driven by the ROI delivered to the customers, right? So throughout these years, we were doing our research, lot of research and lot of hard work to deliver more and more ROI impact to our customers, and we have a proven track record about this ROI impact. So because of that one, in brands prefer to purchase us compared to the other competitors we have. And the other main thing is we are a SaaS. So the infrastructure cost, the maintenance cost is very less with us, and we are a very agile organization. The customers support we give is higher as well. So, and also the cost, because we are a SaaS, the cost is very competitive as well. Because of these all reasons, we have a leading edge across the other competition. Other than that one, you know that with the breakthrough of AI, everybody, every product company, every organization is like crazy to have AI related solutions in their operations, right? But from our day of inceptions, Emojot was utilizing a lot of AI capabilities, machine learning capabilities to deliver these customer centricity solutions to our customer. So when these generative AI related breakthrough come to the technological industry, we were already having AI related solutions in our platform. So it was a matter of getting these generative AI related platforms included into our solutions. So the utilization of AI power through our platform was very easy. And because we were an inherently AI and ML powered platform, it was a very easy thing to incorporate this querying based, natural language based, LLM based technologies into the platform. So this gave us a very leading edge, a very long uh, ahead to our competition. So in our platform, we have lot of AI capabilities which help organization to analyze this large volume of data very easily and derive operational insights to improve their processes very easily using this natural language querying concept like this chat GPT and all. So we have all these capabilities. We have a thing called Emosite where we combine the data coming in from all these platforms, very large amount of data being analyzed in a very simple way where organization managements can get the insight at their fingertips. So that is the highest advantage we have over other competition because there is no other platform in the world which provide this kind of easy analytics at fingertips using AI power.
Right. That is also so cool to hear about, how you guys have implemented AI even before AI was the mainstream thing. So, from implementing AI at its inception to creating a fully fledged digital platform, your journey would have had many challenges. So, could you mention a challenge that you at Emojot faced, which was very significant for you guys?
Yeah, one of the thing, the implement technological perspective, if we look at the challenges which we had from the inceptions, I mean, there are ways we can come up with a product. Like we can come up with a set of requirements, and we can do a implementation. We in a more a requirement focused way, and also we can do implementation in a more generic way, more abstract way where we can do extensions, further development on top of platform. So like a platform we can do a development. So having a proper architecture was the major challenge which we had, but we invested a good time in developing our platform architecture in a more scalable, extendable, and more kind of improvable way. So because of that one, all these additions to the platform, core platform, was very easy. So the challenge was addressed in a very methodical way to have a proper architecture in our platform. We handled that in a very good way. And the other one was the we were a startup, right? And we were delivering solutions, SaaS solutions to our customer base. So the need of the platform utilization is a very dynamic thing. So deploying infrastructure for this dynamically varying demand was a very hard challenge because most of the time what people do is they do estimation of the highest possible platform utilization and they deploy the resources. We can do easily do that one, but in a cost perspective, it is not a viable thing because we were running with a very limited number of investment because we can't waste money doing that one. So we had to be very careful and implement concept like load balancing, lazy loading, proper architecture, lightweight deployment patterns. We had to do all these things, and we had to invest a lot of time in our DevOps practices to have our platform ready to cater a dynamic load which is coming without a prior notice. So having automatic load balancing with a very cost effective way was a very hard thing for us, and we managed to get that one as well. The other one is having AI power uh, uh, solution with data analytics in a multi-tenanted way. In our SaaS platform, all the organizations have a tenant space in our platform. So giving them a secured tenant space with AI power and being compliant with the industry standards like GDPR, HIPAA, CCPA, ISO was a very hard challenge. But we came up with a very solid mechanism which can provide multi-tenanted customer centricity solutions while ensuring the data security and other compliance factors as well. So those challenges were the technological things which comes to my mind. We had to do a lot of hard work throughout past years, but we successfully conquered those challenges. So those three are the ones which come to my mind.
That is very inspiring in how you guys pushed through these challenges and made Emojot the success that it is today. So, Emojot is one of the few companies in Sri Lanka that is having its own product, whereas Sri Lankan tech industry is more service oriented at the moment. So, what are the challenges that you see in the tech industry to making a product based solution and not a service based solution?
I mean, I would say, quite frankly, entire product-based company concept is a challenge in Sri Lanka. If we look at the spectrum of organizations and service provided in the Sri Lankan IT industry, most of them are services-related companies because with the boom of the digital era in 2000 and all these things, a lot of business process outsourcing services projects were there in the world, and since we were technologically superior, our the IT industry was technologically superior. We got a lot of opportunities from foreign organizations where their IT projects were transferred to our side where we do the implementations. That's how our industry was built throughout past many years. So inherently our industry is focused more on service related concept. So they do technological services, and they have gone to very superior levels of that one. I mean, I know companies which are listed in Nasdaq even, and billion-dollar valuation companies are in Sri Lanka, which was originated from Sri Lanka, which are more services companies. So the industry's knowledge of services companies are very high. So having a services company and doing that operation is very easy because we have available resource and knowledge about that one. But thereafter, organizations and researchers or innovators come up with different products, and they try to sell those products which were initiated from here, and that uh, uh, industry is bit, I would say, young compared to the services industry. Because of that one, the knowledge we have for certain aspect of product-based companies is less here. The technological part we can conquer because the industry's technological capacity, the knowledge superiority is very high, but a product-based company to be successful, there are many other things needed, like product marketing, sales, customer success. Those kind of things are very much needed for a success of a product company. But the knowledge and the expertise available in the industries less. So, and those expertise and the resources are very expensive as well. So, because of that one, a company coming in as a startup and trying to do product based sales is very hard in Sri Lanka. And because of the funding, less funding availability in Sri Lanka as well, it's very hard. And also, there is a very say I would say unfortunate situation in Sri Lanka because all the tech industry people focus only about the tech related stuff. I mean, you can think about your batch as well. How many people are willing to go for a product marketing in a technological firm? Who is willing to do a BA in a technological firm? Who is willing to do QA in a technological firm? Who is willing to do CSM in a technological firm? Because those are very much needed things for a success of a product company, but there are no people to be hired for these kind of roles with good knowledge and exposure. Because of that resource limitation, we face a lot of challenges. For example, as a software engineer, I started my career, but I had to transfer myself into a customer success manager because there was nobody to take over that thing. I mean, all the bigger companies, even for example, we can take WSO2. That is a most successful product company in Sri Lanka. They even have that challenge because they are the ones who introduce a platform as a service, the middleware product stack to the world, and they try to do that sales. And we are we belong to a very few set of companies we do which does a SaaS solution selling in the world, Sri Lanka, and there are no. I have not very few. I would say two or three companies are doing B2B SaaS in Sri Lanka. So the need for people to do this kind of things is very high, but we are lacking of lot of knowledgeable people for to do those things. So those are the challenges we have here, but gradually, slowly, we try to build this knowledge and experiences in the industry. With that slow growth, we somehow catered some of these challenges, but still, it's a very challenging environment for product companies in Sri Lanka.
So, as you mentioned, I think with these challenges, even international expansion is a big issue that Sri Lankan companies would face. For example, with gaining access to funding. But you have conquered that, and you also have quite a few patents as well. So, can you expand a bit more about how you all received this funding, how you all found funding, as well as how this patent process and what elaborate a bit more about these patents that your company has?
Yeah, so I will start with the funding related concept. So we were fortunate enough to get an initial angel investment as soon as we graduated from the university and we started our organizations. Some of the other co-founders, our founder, Dr. Shahani, and some other founders gave this initial angel investment. And with that investment, and since some of our co-founders were in Australia and the Silicon Valley, US, we managed to start our register our company there, and we managed to do our initial business sales with that backing. So because of that one, when we got a few solid clients as well as solid platform, as I said, we invested a lot of time in developing the platform in a correct way, which has a solid architecture, a solid growth plan, expansion plan. So because of that one and being having a few solid clients, we managed to grab the attention of few investors, and with that small investment we got, what we did was we tried to get more and more clients through the network which we got through that investment, and the other contacts which we got through our initial clients, and we got managed to gradually grow our client base. So that's how we got the attention. And also, as I said, as we do our architectural design as well, we found that there are some research findings which we do. I mean, some things like UX designs, how we do certain technological implementation in the front end are very innovative. And the most important thing is to have the intellectual property rights in for those things which we have founded. Since we were registered in the Silicon Valley, we had the chance to lodge our patent request in the US. And as we all know, US patent process is a very lengthy one. We have lodged 9 patents for these different designs and ways we did our implementation, and we have managed to grab 3 patents. The US patent authority has given those patent, issued those patent for our organization, and those are also attractive factors to get investment as well. So the fact is. Initial angel investment is very much needed thing. Sometimes it's related to the luck as well, where you get that investment. And when we got this investment, try to set up your footprint in a place where you can grow. I mean, US at our time, was the most the best place to grow as a technological startup. But now, with the emerging economies all around the world, like Southeast Asia, Africa, Middle East, you can start organizations there as well by having your initial footprint there, and getting a few attractive use cases and clients there will help to get the initial investment and initial boost to start your journey.
Right. So when you mention about getting that initial footprint, there are many entrepreneurs who are listening to our podcast right now. And what advice would you give them when they are setting their first step in their entrepreneurial journey? What would you advise for them to make their journey a success?
Yeah, so what I would say is when you start I would focus on product related thing. So product related, if you are doing a entrepreneurship journey from a product related thing, as I said, invest a good time in doing your product design, business plan, growth plan, technological growth plan in a solid way. So every investor, if you get a chance to do a presentation, they will look into this one. So don't go and try to find clients. Do that parallelly while having a solid design and implementation and growth plan in technological side as well as business side as well. And also try to have a good team where the people who come into your organization will see that these people have caliber. There's a saying that investors do the investment not to the product but for the people. So they will look at the founding team, who are the contributors they are, what is their capacity, what is their background, what is their thinking patterns. They will look into those things as well. So try to be a more strategic person. Try to groom yourself as a strategic person who is not thinking small, who is thinking big, like not implementing small solution and get some revenue. That not be the case. You should have you in your mind. You should be a thinker who can think big and think long term. Try to groom yourself like that. And have the plans ready, and you will have the chance to get investment. And the other thing is getting businesses in other places. So for that one, the best thing is you can use the digital media to do the educate the people in different foreign markets using digital advertising like concept, and try to get at least smaller clients out there through digital marketing lead generation, and try to find some partners after you get few more leads in these areas, at least try to get a small one client in a one country and try to approach a partner who can repeat the success like that in that particular market, because these partners knows the dynamics of that particular market and country. So by doing that one, you will have the chance to grow bigger. If you think that you can do the sales and business growth in a different market while being here, it's a bit challenging one. Only through digital marketing, initial education of the market about your product and initial small lead generation can be done through digital marketing. But you need to have at least get some consultants or partner organizations in that market to set the initial journey in these foreign markets. So that is the advice I can give.
Right. So there is a saying that says customer is king. And I think Mr. Andun and Emojot have truly identified the truth behind that saying, and that is a key concept of their business. So I think we all can take something from this episode for our entrepreneurial journeys as well. And we thank Mr. Andun for being here today with us on this podcast to share his insights and his story regarding his journey at Emojot. So thank you once again, Mr. Andun, and we hope to see you again, maybe on a separate episode. And to all our viewers, thank you for joining with us, and we hope to see you again on the next episode of Debug Diaries by CSC. Thank you.